What's poppin', diva gang? How are y'all doing today? Today is all about hand painted nail art, okay? And I found these two images on Bing actually. And I'm just gonna be doing some hand painted nail art inspired by these two, the infamous, iconic Shaggy and Scooby. Okay, so if you like hand painted nail art and you want to see what look I came up with, then just stick around. Okay, so this video is going to be pretty long, so I just started to go in straight with my base already done. So I just used I'm so out of breath. I just used some extra long confident tips and applied 2 coats of a white gel polish. And now I'm going in with some glow in the dark pigment powder, you guys. And I realized that this white polish I was using did not really have much of an expulsion layer. And for this method that we're doing, you're going to want the nail to have like a nice sticky surface in order for the powder to have something really just sticky and adhesive to grab onto. So I'm going over that white polish with a Beetles nail art foil glue and cured that for 60 seconds, and then it had a perfect sticky layer. So now I'm going in with this glow in the dark powder that I got off Amazon, you guys. It'll be linked below if you want to get it. But yes, and it really does glow in the dark. So at first I tried to just brush this on with this really bad like frayed Wet n Wild makeup brush, but it just was not working. You need a brush where the bristles are like more compact and close together. So I switched to this acrylic brush that I hadn't used yet. It's just like a Model 1's brush. I don't know what size, but it worked a whole lot better. And I see a lot of people do this method with like those cheaper brushes where the bristles are real close together, and that does work pretty well. But what I liked in particular about this brush and this method that I used was that the bristles were really close together, so it allowed me to pick up a good amount of product. But since we're going for like a marble kind of tie-dye vibe here, it didn't make the lines between the colors like too harsh. I wish I would have learned this method like a while ago, because a while ago I was trying to do like some tie-dye nails, and the method that I used just didn't come out that great, you guys. I tried to like marble the gel polishes together, but gel polishes on the surface of the nail like that are really hard to marble together really smoothly. So yeah, I'm really glad that I found this technique. Shout out to Breezy Nails. She's actually the one that put me on. If you guys don't watch her, you definitely should. She's a great nail artist. She does some amazing work, and she shares a lot of really good tips as well. So if you don't follow her, make sure you check out her channel. And yeah, I'm kind of just brushing these all over the nails in like a really random pattern. It's not anything that has to be too perfect or anything like that. And yeah, it's just gonna end up turning out like a really nice tie-dye kind of look. I feel like this would be super cute, maybe like as French. Y'all know how I feel about French. I feel like this would be super cute as like French, like a blinged out French kind of look. I feel like that'd be so cute. Comment below if you think I should do that like before summer is completely over. Let me know. But yeah, these powders glow in the dark, and that's so cool because I really didn't even realize that when I bought them. But then I noticed, like, as I was kind of sticking the nails in and out of the UV lamp, there were kind of like some fluorescence things happening. So I was like, oh shoot, these glow in the dark. So stay tuned to the end if you want to see some pictures and videos of how these nails came out. But just a heads up, it's so worth it, you guys. My hand painted nail art turned out super good, like, and I'm not even really like a hand painted nail art kind of connoisseur. I don't do it very often. I love like stickers and stuff like that, but I guess the more that I make press on nails and the more like things that I do with the nails, the more like my skills are starting to develop without me kind of realizing. And I kind of surprised myself, you guys, at the way that these nails turned out. I feel like this video is going to do really well. I hope it does really well. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys like the art. I'm not going to be talking too much through this video once we get to the actual painting and drawing portion of things, because I really just want you guys to enjoy that process. And for those of you watching this for like learning purposes, I really kind of want you to just take from the techniques that I'm using, study the hand motions that I'm using, and just kind of like get in the zone with this video. I want you guys to get into like a zone with this video. So yeah, wow, it's taken me a lot longer to brush on this freaking powder than I realized, but I'm finally done. So I'm just dusting off the excess, and then this is how it ended up turning out. Doesn't it look so cute? Like, tell me that wouldn't be cute with like a French white outline situation. Comment below if I should do it. But anywho, wow, my voice is cracking so much. But anywho, I'm going over that with some matte top coat. This is the Model One's matte top coat, and it's actually a really, really good top coat. If you want like a cheaper alternative, like nice, thin, but still really, really matte top coat, then get this one. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to map out my hand painted nail art with a pencil, and I want the surface to just be nice and matte and easy to draw on. And plus, when you're doing any kind of hand-painted nail art, especially if you're using gel polish, it's a lot easier to do it on top of like a matte surface than it is to do it on top of a, an expulsion layer. But anywho, I'm just going ahead and sketching out my art now. I had to add a little more wall tack underneath my nails because they were kind of sliding around, and as I was doing these nails, I was thinking a lot about what it must be like to do hand-painted nail art on a person. Because, on a nail stand, you can turn the nail, you can put it really, really close to your face, you can do whatever you need to do, right? But if you're working on a person, you only have so much range of motion. So I was like, someday when I get really, really, really good and people, they want to come get their nails done with me and they request like hand-painted nail art, I'm going to be so confident. I'm going to have so much practice under my belt. But yeah, this is super fun to do. And it took so long, you guys. These nails took all day. These nails took me maybe 3.5, 4 hours to do. They took a really, really long time just because I was trying to get them like perfect, y'all. And just so you know, I'm not painting or drawing straight out of my head. I did have the photos in front of me that I was using to use as reference, and the Zoinks nail ends up coming a little bit later just because I felt that this set needed a little something else, and this was not the time for bling. It just wasn't. So yeah, that ends up coming a little bit later because it was a little bit of a last minute decision. But yeah, I'm just going to let you guys continue to watch how I sketched out this art, and then I'll be back when I'm ready to paint. So this is how the sketch ended up turning out. Like I said, the Zoinks nail ended up coming in at the last minute, but this is how everything looks so far. And now I'm just going in and I'm just going straight for it, you guys. I'm painting, and I didn't really have well, I guess I did kind of have a specific method to how I did this. I kind of filled in the areas that had the most color first, just to kind of get it out the way. And then I went in and filled in like smaller and smaller and smaller details. Luckily for me, Shaggy and Scooby are incredibly 2D, so there wasn't a whole lot of dimension in my drawings, which made the process just a little bit faster. But I was very, very concerned just about like my line work and also the scaling. The hardest part about this really was like the scaling as I was sketching it out, because obviously, I was looking at the image on my laptop screen as I was copying it, but my laptop screen and this nail are two different things. So the scaling, once you get like a good hand of the scaling and how big things should be if you want to fit the whole image on the nail, then it'll be like okay. And a little disclaimer, Shaggy and Scooby are smoking on that gas in these drawings, in case you didn't already notice. So I thought that's kind of the whole reason. Like, honestly, I don't know how all this came together. I got these powders because I really wanted to do like a tie-dye look of some kind, And then, you know, it just kind of came to me one day as I was laying in bed. I was like, what if I just make a video dedicated to like some hand painted, like really, really kind of expert hand painted nail art, you know? And, you know, I'm not a professional or anything like that. I'm just a girl who enjoys doing this as a hobby and wants to share what I know. So please don't go too hard on me, but I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna let you guys watch me continue to just paint, do my hand painted nail art. I'm switching back and forth between the dotting tool and the fine detail brush. So just enjoy that, and I'll be back at the end.
Choices that it's hard not to look past. What is real and what is fake, and the risk we have to take. Will we know what is throwing off our balance? We cannot say into the dark. The vertigo is getting sharp. There's something bigger than ourselves. That we need. We have built up, we all buy. That we need. We have the life that we need. That we need. We have built up, we all buy. That we need. We have the life that we need.
So this is how everything looks so far. It's looking really, really good at this point. I think Scooby looks so good. He's looking a little like Scrappy Doo right now, but you know, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. He, in my opinion, actually came out looking better than Shaggy. Comment below, who do you think looks better, Shaggy or Scooby? Can you tell that this is supposed to be Shaggy and Scooby? You know how sometimes people do hand painted art and like you get what it might be or what it might supposed to be, but it's just like, I don't know where you was really going with that, sis. Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, now I'm just adding the smoke from their little activities that they're partaking in. So yeah, I just kind of painted on some white gel polish and fluffed it out with this little flat brush that I have. I was gonna marble it, but I didn't feel like breaking out my acetone and doing all of that. So this is what you get. But yeah, I'm pretty much done with these two nails. Now I'm going to start working on the Zoinks nail, and that is going to be the index fingernail, and I've already sketched it out. I figured this video was going to be long enough, so I saved you guys the trouble of watching that. But yeah, I go back to the beginning if you want to see the photo that this is inspired by. And I don't know how I ended up wanting to do this, but I just felt like, the set needed a little something else to complete it, and this is what I ended up doing. So yeah, this is my first time attempting like some graffiti letters. I feel like I want to do like one of those virtual classes for like hand painted graffiti letters. Like I know Morningstar Bazan does Anaya. There's Anaya. There's another nail tech. Her name is like Anaya Dip with Anaya or something like that. And I think she does like classes. I feel like I want to invest in one day and learn how to do like really, really good graffiti letters, because this is kind of a look. Like for an event or something, I really want to do like some crazy airbrush graffiti letter type situation nails, because it's actually kind of a look. Like mine didn't come out perfect or as good as theirs probably would, but from a distance it looks really, really good in my opinion. So yeah, I kind of just tried to be strategic about the way that I placed things and all that good stuff. Tried my absolute best. So please don't chew me up in the comments, or do. Hey, feedback is feedback. But I'm gonna allow you guys to watch me finish completing that, and then I'll be back. So now I'm going in with a final coat of matte top coat. I debated a lot whether to keep these shiny or matte, but this is how it looks shiny. It still looks really, really good, but once you cure that matte, honey, it just takes it to another level. It makes it look so just 3D and professional, and it looks like right out of a page from a book. If you ask me, it looks really, really good in my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my first attempt, kind of sort of my first attempt at like some real hardcore hand painted type stuff. I'm gonna insert some more pictures of these nails at the very, very end. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're still here, thank you so much. Stay tuned to the end to see these nails glow in the dark and all that good stuff. Don't forget to like so I can get recommended to more divas like you. Don't forget to leave me a comment and let me know what you thought of the video, and also hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're tuned in, turn your post notifications on so that you don't miss any future uploads. And I love you, Diva Gang. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace. Mwah.